The senior National Party MP Jami Lee Ross has been granted indefinite medical leave to deal with what are being described as personal health issues. His transport and infrastructure responsibilities have now been given to other MPs, and for now he's relinquished his front bench position. In a statement, Mr Ross has asked for privacy, saying as a father and a husband he has to put his own health and family first. Nationals leader Simon Bridges says the decision has nothing to do with the ongoing investigation into who leaked his expenses details. He and his deputy, Paula Bennett, spoke to reporters in Auckland earlier this afternoon, but they would not go into details about the nature of those health issues.
It's not for me to characterise them. I think they are personal and private, but they are serious, as I say. And now, you know, in what has taken less than a week, we're dealing with a few months for Jami Lee to focus on that and his young family before, you know, I hope he does come back and, you know, his future can be in his hands to, you know, find a role in the National Caucus in Parliament and the future of New Zealand.
So not back to his position at number 7, that's off the table?
He has asked that his portfolios go. As you've heard, I've reallocated those. I've done that permanently. And also, for the time being, he's off the front bench permanently.
And did he offer his resignation?
No, we haven't talked about him resigning from Parliament.
You as leader must keep a careful eye on your own caucus. You must know them, you're seeing them every day. So when was the first time you suspected something was wrong, as opposed to being told something was wrong?
I've got to be honest with you, this came out of the blue. You think you know your colleagues very well, but you don't always know everything that's going on. For what are, as I say, personal, sensitive, perhaps embarrassing issues. And I can just assure you and the public of New Zealand the same thing I've assured Jami Lee Ross. We take it seriously. We have his best interests in heart, and we will, from a person, 56 MPs, provide all the support to him, his wife, and his children we can over the next few months and beyond that.
So the first thing you knew was when he came to you?
I can categorically tell you that that's so.
You've mentioned the word embarrassing a number of times now. What do you categorise as an embarrassing health issue? Well,
look, maybe that's not the right word. You know, I think we can all have our own views on these things. I suppose I've said it best when I've said, you know, this is a personal and private health issue. And actually it's not really for me to characterise it. But what I know from talking to Jami Lee Ross is he's serious about his well-being, about dealing with that, and you know, that's going to take him some help and his family, his young family, taking this time. And as I say, I think the best we can do as a caucus, myself as leader, is to respect that and to provide the help we can.
People watching from the outside will say, how can you not even ask the question that he is the leaker in this? What is the thought process behind it? Is it just the health issues at play?
Oh, look, I'd have to, you know, as I stand here, I can't say to you, well, it was on this date at this time I did that. I think we have talked about it. He's clear he is not the leaker. I know that from him. You know, at the end of the day, I can be no clearer to you than to say I don't know who the leaker is. We've got an investigation going, but be clear, that is separate, entirely separate from what Jami Lee Ross has come to me about, which was private and personal health issues and his well-being.
Simon Bridges there addressing media today about Jami Lee Ross stepping back from the front bench due to ongoing health issues.